Okay, so...
Do you want me to speak to you or to camera?
To camera.
Sean, why don't you just clap real quick? There we go.
Okay.
Hey, world.
Yeah. Good evening, world. We're here at a nameless convent. For legal reasons, we can't name it, but my buddy Sean here has been working here for how long?
Easily over 5 years. My background's in theater. I was brought in to work in their theater and do lighting and sound.
He's gonna tell us the main story about this place, and then we're gonna take a tour. We're treating this as an introductory trip, so you guys can see the place during daytime, and so we can see it during daytime, and then we're gonna try and get some night access later down the road, but it's really difficult to get that without a whole mountain of paperwork. Luckily, Sean's been able to get us in today. We're gonna take a tour and see if we can find any creepy stuff.
I pulled some strings to get us in here just because I want to see if we can actually capture some of the activity that I've experienced within the theater and within the building itself. The building is over 150 years old. It was originally a convent, and then after it was a convent, they added on a boarding school so that girls could come from all over the country. It was expected after their tenure at school that they would join the convent. There's one story that kind of permeates this whole building, and it's the main ghost story, if you will, of the hauntings that happen here. It's called the Grey Nun, a girl who was in love with a guy who did not return her love. She was so upset by this that she went away to boarding school, joined the convent, and later on found out that he had married somebody else. After getting this news, she fell into depression, was so upset that she ended up taking her own life. She apparently hanged herself in the building that we're gonna go to now. And to this day, people report seeing her walking, hearing noises, hearing footsteps, and there's a place where she supposedly hanged herself, where they see her veil on any given days, or you'll be walking through the parking lot after you leave and you'll see an apparition in the window looking down, crying. This is the legend that we have of the Grey Nun. I don't really have documentation to back this up, but this is the story that everyone tells. My own personal experiences working in the theater, I've heard footsteps, I've heard knocks, I've heard things I can't explain. I've had electrical malfunctions on my phone, on my lights. From a lighting standpoint, I've programmed entire shows into a dimmer board, walked away to get lunch, come back, and then everything's wiped. There's a lot of weird stuff that goes on here, and I'd like to investigate some of it, and hopefully with Josh's help, maybe get some answers. If this place is haunted, if there's really just an electrical wackiness and people's imaginations have run wild. We'll see if this place is worth coming back to at night to do a full-scale investigation.
Thanks, Sean, for helping us do this. I'm gonna give you guys introductions to the crew.
I'm Sean. Hi.
That's Sean. He's going to be our official Haunting Season ghost hunter that we're gonna follow around. And actually, I'll just pick you up. And then this is Trev. Trev's our sound guy. How's it going? He helped out with a lot of the sound for the first few shorts that we did, and I'm sure he'll be doing every single one after that. He also does some After Effects and pretty much anything we want him to. This is my buddy Ian from college. He's interested in everything all the time, so I thought he would be a great addition to the crew.
That's definitely
do you have any personal beliefs of like paranormal, or do you discount it? Or no?
Non-personal.
All right, so, all right, and then this is Jen. Hi. Jen is Sean's lovely wife and a good friend of mine for a very long time, and she is taking some behind the scenes and extra footage of just weird shit that happens. And I can say shit because I own this channel. What's up?
What's up, shit?
All right. And then just in case you don't believe me that these cameras are attached.
Hi.
Haha, I did not record myself afterwards. I'm actually here. This is great. You can see my rig. I have this little thing so that I can hook my GoPro up to it, and you can see me while I'm walking around. Got a little light on top and a little light on bottom, and a little, well, you know. All right, cool. 5 minutes and counting. Ready?
Sound is rolling.
I was working here one night, and we heard someone running up the aisle. There was a temperature difference of probably about 5 degrees, and there was an odd smell. So I asked the other person that was with me. She confirmed it smelled like roses, and it was way too cold. This was in July when this happened, and we could basically see our breath. It was that cold. What's your name? Why do you like the theater so much?